Hey everyone, this is Aaron with Poppleton Ave Leather and Craft. I'm just going to kind of show you how I assemble my card wallet or card wallet with money clip. Here's what it looks like when it's done. I make them with and without these. I also have some other money clips coming that have a bottle opener on them too. It's pretty cool. But anyway, I'm just going to show you how I assemble these. Yesterday I oiled it up and dyed it up. I'm just going to glue it up and stitch it now. So like on the leather, on the top grain of the leather where I'm going to glue it, I go ahead and score it a little bit. It gives it the glue a little bit more to adhere to. But basically I'm just going to fold it over, glue it, and then I'll put glue here and here, and then fold it up like that, glue it and stitch it, and it's done. Well, not done. Then I'll come back and burnish all these edges. And then also I burnish these up here because I won't be able to burnish those after it's all glued and set together. So we'll go ahead and get the glue started and get her put together. Alright, so I'm just going to let that dry for like 10 or 15 minutes till it gets really tacky. So glue's all dried up nice. So we're just going to fold it over. Make sure everything's even. Now we're going to apply glue all the way down. Not all the way down, it doesn't go all the way up, so I have it marked. So we'll glue here, and we'll put some glue here and down here. It's not really necessary to put it down here, but I like to put it down there so it kind of holds a little better when I'm stitching it. Because after we get it stitched up, we'll come back with a popsicle stick or a bone folder and then go on the inside to break up some of that glue. Basically all the glue is there to do is to hold your piece together while you're stitching it. Fucking glue going everywhere. It's alright. Alright, so now this is all dried, so we're going to come up and we're going to try and get it right on the edge. So if it's all even on here, I'm just going to rough sand the glue off. And then I'll come back up here and even this is off just by like 30/2 of an inch, so I'll just even all that up. We'll go ahead and set. And since I don't have to even this up, I'm going to go ahead and do the stitch line. I like to do anywhere between 1/8 and 3/16. And then on the bottom I'm going to go up 1/4 inch just because of that fold. And because of that fold, I can't drag across because it usually pops up. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark it. And then I'll come back. There's my stitch line. Okay, got it all punched out. Now I'm going to stitch. Most people, they'll do 2 needle stitch, but I go around and then come back. Comes out with the same results. And it's a little easier to do without a stitching pony. Come back, and I always double back when I start, and then anytime I've got something like this, and then I'll double stitch back up here too, just because that's those are going to be high stress points with the cards and everything like that, so just as a nice reinforcement. So just going to go ahead and get this all stitched up, and then we'll come back and bevel and burnish the edges. Usually when I bevel, like when I bevel these, I'm going to sand the glue off, even these up, and then I'll bevel all the way around. And then I usually come back and touch it up with a little bit of dye. And then we'll go ahead and get it burnished up and looking really nice. Okay, so we got her all stitched up. I sanded the glue off here, kind of rounded these edges a little bit and evened this up. So now I'm gonna bevel. The reason we bevel is when you burnish, it folds down these sharp edges. So when you bevel, it's more of a dome. So that exposes all that veg tan, so I come back. The dauber. And then when it's still just a little damp yet, while the dye is drying, I come back and do a rough bevel, just kind of start laying it down. And then come back, gum track. like to try and get it on that bevel as well. Come right here with my finger and work it in. Start slicking it. And sometimes, like here, I think there's some glue coming through. That's alright. I'm going to come back and do just another little light gum trag on this. Help really get that laid down. The top is fine. Finish up with some beeswax. Okay, the final step that I'm going to do with this wallet to finish it up is I'm going to spray a light coat of Adam's wax on it. Okay, so I've got the airbrush all loaded up to do a quick spray Adam's wax. Okay, I'm just going to let that dry, and then I'll come back and we'll brush it up and get it shined up, and it'll be ready for its new home. Okay, it's all dry now, so I'm just going to come back and kind of brush it up with the horsehair brush. Kind of puts a nice little sheen on it. It turns out kind of like a light shine. And then one final step I forgot. I'm going to come back and go along the seams. That'll kind of break up any glue that's on the inside. She's all done. Just kind of waiting for my my logo stamp to come in. This is for a good friend of mine. And it goes. This does stretch. Like I stretched this one. I made the stitches too long on this side, so I really had to stretch my personal one. he didn't want a money clip, so there it goes. These things turned out really nice. This will be the fourth one of these that I've made for somebody. So far, it's my most popular one. But thanks for watching. If you guys liked, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Plenty more videos coming. I got to finish my my shoe patcher video. Probably do that today. But like I said, thanks again, guys.